finally back home in Shanghai. I just came back from my Europe trip. All the travel vlogs are still edging their way out. It's taking a long time because there's so much footage and I just yap so much, and it's just so hard to find like really good music to match with the Europe videos. So if you do have your own SoundCloud or you have music that you only create yourself and it has no copyright or whatever, I would love to listen to it and I would love to use it. So if you do, please comment down below. Otherwise, let's get into a bit of shopping, show and tell. And might have bought a little bit too much, but you know, end of the year, treat yourself. Had a really hard working year, so yes. So I want to start off with some clothing, and let's just go in like the order of the cities that I bought this in. So the first city that we landed in was London, and on the very first day I bought a few things, and this jumper was one of them. So this is the Tommy jeans jumper. It's just a grey sweatshirt with the logo there and then nothing on its back, and it just has like the piping along the edges. So we walked into Tommy Hilfiger store just as we were in Knightsbridge, and we're just looking around, and then I saw this jumper and I was like, I kind of have to have it. Like recently I've been very into loungewear and sort of just casual wear. My style has completely changed. I think the older I get, the more lazy I become. So especially in winter, I just want to put on a jumper and then leggings and a big like ski jacket and then go out. But all my sweaters are so daggy. Like I have jumpers that have like polka dots on them from 5 years ago, and then I have jumpers that are like lilac that I just can't leave the house in. So I wanted to invest in some more like sweater jumpers that I could wear outside and inside as well, and that was nice and soft. So this jumper I've basically been wearing every second day since I've come back. It is a little bit more on the pricier side. I think it was about £90, but you are paying for the brand. But I just, something about their logo that I really like, that it's simple and geometric, but it's still very eye-catching, and you can't go wrong with a nice grey sweater. So next city we were in was Brussels, and in Brussels I saw the store that I never thought I would ever see in Brussels, and it's Brandy Melville. Now I've always been sort of obsessed with Brandy Melville. They're sort of like a LA Cali laid back vibe, and they have a lot of basics, and they're just really good quality basics, and they're very good bargains as well, and I used to order from them all the time. But then I stopped international shipping and I thought they only ever had stores in the US, but turns out they have stores in Brussels as well. So I picked up just a few things, some more loungewear. So the first thing I've actually got underneath this jumper right now, so excuse me while I just take off a layer. So I think the like ruffled edges is quite in this year. I've been seeing them everywhere. This is just a burgundy crop top, and it's very like stretchy as you can see, and it's got the ruffled edgings on each edge, and it cuts off just above your belly button, and it's just very comfortable, and I cannot wait to wear it in summer. It's just very easy to pair with like a high-waisted skirt or just denim shorts or something, and it's just so soft. Like all the Brandy Melville tees and pieces are so soft. Next one from Brandy Melville is just a nice sort of cotton grayish khaki dark forest green t-shirt, and it's just a regular t-shirt. There is a cropped version and a long version, but I got the long version, A, to hide your winter Christmas belly, B, so you can tuck things in. I'm a bit of a grandma when it comes to clothes in winter. I love tucking things in just so the air cannot escape and go into you. So the next thing is a piece of loungewear, and aside from the Tommy Hilfiger hoodie I've been wearing this one every other day, and it's just this dusty pink. It's been cut, so it's like kind of cropped, but it goes just up to where your hip bone is. So where you see my leggings are, it kind of cuts off right there. And this one is very soft. Like on the inside, it's got like that fleecy bit, and even after so many washes, it still feels great. And then the hood is even big enough to fit my potato head. So this one is very, very cute, and usually I always pair it with these trackies that I got from Brandy Melville as well, and they're just grey joggers that I won't need to try on, but they've also got the same polar fleecy material inside. And I was wearing these in Amsterdam and Paris and London, and it was really, really cold, and I was just wearing one layer of pants and it was enough, compared to when I was wearing like sports leggings or jeans. It was so cold. So this is the next piece of clothing I got. It's just a simple black cardigan. It's from Comme des Garçons, and I got this in Paris. I think it was 300 euros, which is quite expensive, but because the quality is just so good, I was wearing a thermal and then this on top and then a jumper on top, and I was so warm compared to if I didn't wear this. So it's so durable, and I've always just needed a black cardigan, and I can wear it with anything, and I know it's expensive. It's kind of like when you buy one of these things, you should never have to buy it again. And what I really, really like for some odd reason is that they use ribbon to line the inside of where your buttons are. feel like it's so much more durable. I got this in the size medium, and it's a little bit slightly loose on me, whereas the small, extra small would have been a little bit tight maybe, but this way I can still wear this on top of a jumper or something per se. So onto a completely different color palette. I got this really sort of different, like, I don't know how to call this, open collared. I feel like it's so me. I feel like it reminds me of those varsity jackets where they had the names hanging down back in the day. So I got this one from a store called And Other Stories, and I think it's actually a franchise because I did see it in London and a couple other cities in Europe as well. So this one was £60. I got it in Paris, and it's this yellow cable knit sweater. The only thing that I didn't like about it is that the sleeves are so long. And also, since I've washed it, I think the sleeves have gotten even longer. But as soon as I saw it, I was just like, everybody needs a mustard jumper, and this jumper I felt like was just so me, and it's just so nice to have a nice bright jumper like this in your winter wardrobe just to brighten up any gloomy days. So I would wear this with like a black A-line skirt, and then just pair it with black boots. I would wear it with blue jeans as well because I think the blue and the yellow looks very nice. And you can even wear it with like a white skirt during autumn or something and pair it with brown boots. Oh, and I forgot to mention these ones. I got these from Camden Town in London. So Camden Town is basically this very hipster place. If you live in Melbourne, you know what I mean when it's like the Pran of London. And everyone was just really hipster, and they were selling like fake glasses everywhere. And I've always wanted a pair of aviator fake glasses. I don't know why. I can't remember who I saw it on. So I bought these for £10. And I wore them around in Europe, but I don't know if I'd be brave enough to wear them back home, but I'd probably wear them in Shanghai because like nobody will ever see me again in Shanghai. But I just think because there's such like a retro feeling, I feel like I'm almost straight back to the 80s. Like if these had tinted blue frames or like purple colored lenses, I would be so 80s. But right now, like, I don't know. Does it look weird? I kind of like it. I will do the rest of the video in these glasses, but you can see too much of what's going on in the reflection. Just a quick bit of beauty. Somebody that I religiously watch on YouTube is Zoella, and she's just very, I wouldn't say inspiring, but she's made an impact on life. But anyway, obviously she has come out with beauty products, and I was like, I have to get some Zoella products. I know people who buy these are probably like 12 years old, but I just wanted to get my hands on them just so I had like a piece of it, and just so I actually felt like I went to London. This is a fizz bath. It's a bath fizzer, little like blocks. I don't actually own a bath, so I actually have to carry this thing back to Melbourne with me, or whenever the next time I stay in a hotel. But I just think it was so cute, the packaging. And then I got myself a hand cream. This isn't the most convenient one because it's massive, but it's just so cute. Also, when I went to Paris, the first night we went to Champs-Élysées, and then I saw the massive Sephora, which is the first Sephora that I had ever gone to as a 16-year-old girl. And then I went in for my biannual every Paris trip, Sephora trip, and I went in and got some face masks that I had been having my eye on. So I got the Thomas Roth cucumber gel mask because my face was so dry in Europe. This is basically like an aloe vera cream, so I kind of regret buying it, but it's still good because I don't really have an aloe vera, and it's not as like dingy or like dingy as an aloe vera one, you know, those Asian ones you get and you're just not too sure about it. So even though this one might have been like 6 times the price, kind of regret buying this. One that I do not regret is getting this fresh black tea instant perfecting mask. So I saw this on someone's blog, and they said that it was the best face mask that they have ever used, and I do not disagree. This cost me a fortune. I think it was like 100 euros or something, but literally when you put it on and you take it off, your skin feels so smooth and so supple, and I just feel like your skin, like the pores are smaller, and when you touch your face, it just touches like porcelain. I can't even speak. It's really nice. Like, I don't mind the smell. It smells kind of like cucumbery tea-ish. A lot of people hate the smell, but it's kind of like it's like that texture. So it kind of, to be honest, it kind of reminds me a little bit of hummus, but it's not as like thick as hummus. But I've been using it like 2 to 3 times a week, and I've just really been enjoying it. Like, it's a mask that my skin actually really enjoys. Okay, so on to the part of the video where I know, which is why most of you clicked on this video, is the bags that I got. So the first bag that I purchased was in London in Harrods. I saw this bag when I was just browsing online, and when I saw it, I was just like, this is so me. It's just so classic, but it's got color in it. I love something that's vibrant. I'm never one for those like just a black bag or like a brown bag. I've always wanted ones that kind of just stand out and make an outfit, and it actually turned out being more expensive to buy in London with the conversion rate and even after the tax back. So I probably should have bought it in Australia or something, but so it's Gucci, and it's the Sylvie bag. So this is what it looks like. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but as soon as I saw it, I just, it sounds dumb, but I feel like it's so me. So they have like a smaller version. This is the medium version. So it comes with the leather strap. I'll do like a full bag review and everything on it. But I just think it's so ladylike and it's very traditional and regal, but at the same time it's got gold hardware and it's got kind of like the boxy feel to it, so it's still very modern at the same time. And then I made another purchase from Gucci. This one was in Paris. It was a lot cheaper than the other Sylvie bag, and it ended up being much cheaper to purchase in Europe. And this bag I've wanted for ages because I needed like a carry shoulder bag that was just like a crossbody bag that was very easy to use, and I was tossing up between getting it in like a brown or a red, and then the tan was actually so lovely, but I saw someone with the red and it's just so vibrant and eye-catching, and of course I do like colors and I like eye-catching things, so I got the Gucci Soho Disco bag in red. I've actually been using this bag every single day. It's just so easy to use, and the tassels just give it a little something extra. The leather is very soft and it's not too pricey for in like the designer bag range. So there's one more thing that I got in Paris, and I said to myself if I went to Paris I couldn't not get something from Chanel. So I've always wanted the Chanel classic flat bag, but obviously I can't afford it without going completely bankrupt. Actually, I probably just couldn't afford it at all, and I was like, oh, should I just get a wallet or a pair of earrings? Because, you know, me mentality, I needed to get something Chanel from Paris, because how often do you go to Paris? And then I actually did have enough money to buy kind of like a pursey thing, but like it's like a purse bag, that's your hint. So I got it on 31 Rue Cambon, which is the only store in the world that has white packaging with black writing, and that's the back of the box. I would show you the bag, but I decided that I wanted to make an unboxing video, so I'm gonna be really mean and just really bad and just not show you what's inside. But the clue is that it's a wallet. It's not a wallet and it's not a bag, but it's kind of both. Do you know what I mean? And it's obviously in the lower price range because the girl couldn't afford anything else. So thank you so much for watching the video. Let me know what you've bought recently, or if you went to a Europe trip as well. And I hope you're enjoying the Europe travel vlog so far. There's a few more to come, so keep watching and keep shopping. Yeah.